Sultan orders suspensions of political programs in mosque. Malaysians call to preserve country's unity in diversity. Hello and good afternoon. You're watching News on 2 with me, Muhammad Amin Carlos. The Sultan of Perak, Sultan Nazrin Muizzuddin Shah, has consented to the suspensions of the Mosque and Surau Committee chairman who allowed political party programs under their watch while investigations are being conducted. Comptroller of the royal household to the Sultan of Perak, Colonel Dato Abdul Rahim Muhammad Noor, said the proposal was made by the Perak Islamic Religious Department, or JAIPK, Director Dato Muhammad Yusuf Hussain.
During their suspensions, Dato Abdul Rahim said Sultan Nazrin ordered that their duties be handed to the District Islamic Administration Officer in line with Regulation 10, Subsection 2, 2015 Perak Village Committee Regulation. In a statement issued by the office of the Sultan of Perak in Kuala Kangsar, Dato Abdul Rahim said the Sultan has directed Dato Muhammad Yusuf to conduct a complete investigation to be submitted to him on the events organized under the name of a political party and religious talks by speakers without credentials. The ceramah took place at the Al Khairiyah Mosque, Kampung Banjar Hilir, Teluk Intan on 21st May, and at the Al Ittihad Surau in Kampung Temyang on 24th May, and a program under the name of a political party that took place at Surau Diri Jumaat Al Taufiqiyah, Taman Klebang Jaya Timur on 22nd May. Dato Abdul Rahim said Sultan Nazrin also summarized that the escalation of activities by the ruling and opposition political parties at mosques and surau was an unhealthy development with the potential to adversely affect the sanctity of the houses of worship.
Well, Malaysia's unity in diversity is unique and so special that it had attracted the world's attention. Hence, Communications and Multimedia Minister Gobind Singh Dio called on all Malaysians to not let their guard down in preserving the unity and diversity in the country and at the same time promote noble values. Well, he, however, said Malaysia and the world at large now face various threats and challenges, especially in cyberspace, that can have a negative impact on our multiracial society.
Sama di antara kaum adalah sebenarnya kunci kepada kita dalam menangani dan menghadapi ancaman-ancaman dan cabaran, dan tidak harus dilihat ringan atau dikecilkan. Kepelbagaian rakyat Malaysia wajib dipertahankan dan diperkukuhkan demi masa hadapan yang lebih cerah dan makmur.
Speaking at the 2019 national level Vaisakhi open house in Kuala Lumpur yesterday, Gobind said it was the duty and responsibility of the people to assist the government in preventing the actions of those who attempt to disrupt racial unity and harmony among the people. He added cooperation among the races is the key in dealing with and facing threats and challenges and should not be underestimated nor minimized. He said the unity and diversity of Malaysians must be maintained and strengthened for a brighter and prosperous future.
The Pakatan Harapan PH government should pay more attention to issues affecting the people's daily lives, including the cost of living, now that it is into its second year of running the country. The Council of Eminent Persons Chairman Tun Daim Zainuddin said the three issues that needed greater focus are affordable housing, cost of essential goods, and reduction of toll rates.
Tun Daim said the government had previously focused on several important issues like Lembaga Tabung Haji and Felda, but said that for the second year of its administration, the priority should be for issues directly affecting the people. The veteran politician said he also represents the people who want these matters to be taken into consideration to lessen their burden, adding that the affordable houses to be built should be of quality and carry the latest features. The provision of affordable housing, controlling the prices of goods and cutting tolls are among the pledges in the PH manifesto for the 14th general election, and they remain issues close to the people's hearts. On the PAS UMNO joint charter, which is expected to be signed by the two parties after Aidilfitri, Tun Daim said this was considered normal in politics.
Well, this year's Up Bersepadu themed Drive Safely Arrive Safely began yesterday until June 12 with the main aim of reducing accidents in the country, especially during festive seasons. Now, in this regard, Transport Minister Anthony Loke Siu Fook said summonses issued by the enforcement agencies are not aimed at punishing offenders, but to provide awareness to motorists to obey regulations and ensure safety first.
Bidang tugas kita untuk supaya dapat mendidik masyarakat kita, dapat membantu masyarakat kita ke arah membudayakan keselamatan jalan raya. Dan dari segi aspek penguasaan, kita memang di bawah JPJ dan juga dengan bekerjasama dengan pihak PDIM, penguasaan dijalankan sepanjang masa.
Loke said to reduce accidents in the country during festive seasons, road users, especially those who are not driving and riding, can record traffic offenders and report them to RTD. Speaking at the launch of OPS Bersepadu and the national level road safety campaign, Loke said the Road Transport Department, RTD, will be stationing enforcement teams at rest and recreation stops, RNR, as well as lay-bys during the period and would be conducting random inspection on road users in the effort to reduce the rate of accidents.
Now, all non-governmental organizations or NGOs which are in support of insurance coverage over mental health issues should prepare a detailed memorandum on the coverage and submit them to the Health Ministry, Bank Negara and the Insurance Association of Malaysia. Now, National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health, NIOSH, Tan Sri Leelam Thai in a statement said that the memorandum should include aspects such as mental health treatment costs before it is implemented. Now, Tan Sri Lee said globally the general medical system was not set up to effectively treat mental health. Deputy Health Minister Dr. Lee Boon Chai in an event last week said insurance companies in Malaysia are encouraged to provide coverage for mental health care. He added that mental health was a major problem in the country, but if there was proper coverage provided by insurance companies, it would certainly help those who required assistance in times of need. The National Health and Morbidity Survey 2015 showed that about 4.2 million Malaysians aged 16 and above, especially students, experience various mental health problems. Well, coming up, idle lands need to be developed to reduce reliance on imported food products. That and more. Now, Malaysia's 2019 gross domestic product, or GDP, is expected to post a moderate growth of 4.5% throughout this year, despite starting on a low note in the first half of this year. Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad Chief Economist Dr. Muhammad Afzanizam Abdul Rashid, however, said the country's economy is projected to rise moderately to 4.7% in the second half of this year due to various initiatives implemented by the government.
Pihak kerajaan juga telah mengumumkan pelaksanaan projek mega seperti ECR dan Bandar Malaysia, dan buat masa ini kita pun sedia maklum masih lagi berlaku proses untuk pemberian kontrak dan sebagainya. Berkemungkinan pelaksanaannya mungkin berlaku pada second half ataupun separuh tahun yang 2019 yang kedua ni lah. Jadi dengan faktor-faktor itu, saya pihak Bank Islam melihat pertumbuhan ekonomi pada separuh tahun yang kedua ni sepatutnya lebih baiklah pada separuh tahun yang pertama.
According to Dr. Muhammad Afzanizam, Bank Negara Malaysia's move to cut the overnight policy rate OPR by 25 basis points to 3% has also helped spur the economy and boost the nation's growth.
Kenapa OPR ini diturunkan? Ialah untuk membantu ataupun merancakkan pertumbuhan ekonomi. Seperti yang disebutkan tadi, bila OPR diturunkan, satu kos dana ataupun kos pinjaman akan menjadi lebih kompetitif. Jadi bila para penpinjam ataupun para penghutang yang mempunyai kadar pinjaman yang variable, maksudnya pinjaman yang berubah, bila turunnya OPR tu, secara langsungnya base rate tadi tu akan diturunkan. Bila diturunkan, secara langsung juga komitmen bulanan tu untuk tempoh yang berkenaan tu akan diturunkan sedikit.
Dr. Muhammad Afzanizam said this when met by RTM reporters in Kuala Lumpur yesterday.
Motorcycle food delivery riders will be provided with free fuel as part of Kapong MP Lim Lip Eng's effort to help the low-income group. Now, this is the first such program that provides assistance to food delivery riders to ease their cost of living burden.
Sambutan ini pertama kali saya buat. Sambutan sungguh baik. Mungkin mesej ini belum cukup luas. Ramai pun belum tahu. Tapi every 5 minutes ada satu motosikal. Jadi saya rasa ini cukup menggerakkan, respon yang positif. Dan kalau diizinkan, saya akan cuba membuat program-program sebegini membantu golongan B40 yang lain jenis. Bukan saja isi minyak percuma, mungkin lain program.
Lim said this at the aid presentation ceremony held at the Caltex petrol station in Kapong, Selangor yesterday.
As one of the world's major palm oil producers, Malaysia will continue to play a key role in ensuring that the commodity remains a sustainable and eco-friendly fuel replacement for world markets. Minister of International Trade and Industry, MITI, Dato' Darryl Laking, said in a statement that palm oil was a viable option to reducing the country's dependency on fossil fuels, as it had tremendous potential as a renewable energy, also known as RE, source.
As the largest exporter and second largest producer of the palm oil in the world, Malaysia sits in a position of ensuring the commodity evolves into an industry that brings much benefits to global markets, in particular the energy and transportation ecosystem. Dato' Darryl Laking added that biofuels have recently received significant attention as a viable replacement for fossil fuels. Apart from the potential as a leading fossil fuel replacement, biofuels are sourced from planted crops, allowing its productions to be planned, harvested and renewed sustainability. Malaysia introduced B10 biodiesel to the domestic transportation market in December 2018, increasing its blend from 7% for B7 biodiesel to 10%. Meanwhile, the National Automotive Policy, NAP, which is currently undergoing review, is expected to continue its inclusion of biodiesel development as an important agenda to the nation's transportation energy efficiency plan to allow for a higher percentage of biodiesel blends over the next few decades. The government, through MITI and the Primary Industries Ministry, MPI, aims to introduce B20 biodiesel by 2020.
Malaysia airports will ensure a safe and smooth travel experience for passengers flying via its airports during the peak travel period between now until 10th June. Malaysia Airports Holdings Berhad's Group Chief Executive Officer Raja Azmi Raja Nazuddin in a statement said that the Kuala Lumpur International Airport is expected to receive over 100,000 passengers daily during this period.
Local airline companies have also increased its number of flights to over 500 flights at the KLIA main terminal and KLIA 2 in order to cater to the number of passengers. All critical points and facilities such as traffic management, parking spaces, check-in counters, main checkpoints, immigration, customs, toilets, aerotrain and baggage reclaims are placed on alert with the addition of staff in these sections. The peak period is due to the Hari Raya Idul Fitri, Gawai and Kamatan celebration and the school holidays.
The Ministry of Agriculture and Agrobased Industry believes the reliance on imported food products can be reduced by developing all idle lands in the country. Its Minister, Dato' Salahuddin Ayub, said the move will help boost the country's economy and enable agro-food crops to be exported overseas.
Dato' Salahuddin said the country has not been able to produce sufficient products, especially agro-food, since the country's independence.
Kita untuk memodernkan semua sektor dalam pertanian. Maka kita akan memperkenalkan konsep modern farming, precision farming, urban farming supaya setiap inci tanah dan ruang yang ada negara kita ini dapat ditanam dengan apa juga tanaman yang boleh menyumbang.
He said this when asked to comment on a proposal made by Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad to reduce the country's dependence on imported goods.
And that concludes this afternoon's edition of News on 2. In our top story, Sultan orders suspensions of political programs in mosques. Well, folks, do join us again at 7 this evening for more updates. Till then, I'm Muhammad Amin Carlos, and thank you so much for joining us and have a pleasant day ahead.